Greetings. I want to start off by saying that we had a great written discussion assignment from Unit 2. I'm impressed with each of your initial posts and your subsequent responses. While I'm still wish that there was a forum for us to have a more organic classroom type of discussion within each unit, the posts that were submitted made very healthy discourse. And it's always funny to or ironic to be doing a class on community engagement, asynchronous and online. But we are doing it. So, and we've been successful in the past, we will be successful now. I hope that my explanation and narrative that was in last week's announcement proved to be helpful and connect at least some, if not all, of the dots regarding the intentional disconnect of Unit 1. Really wanted you to put yourself in the shoes of about half the patrons who never know what to expect when they are dragged to a performance. So recapping our last unit, we examined the difference between primary and secondary programs and how they may be used for those patrons inclined and uninclined. This week, we head off in a different direction. As a way of analyzing arts programming experiences, we look at the art of eating out, how we engage, how we evaluate our experiences, and what we expect from different restaurants at different times. We will also look at how we make decisions to select a restaurant and whether or not all parties are equally inclined when eating out. Next, this unit discusses the impact of expectations. Finally, after using restaurants as a model of a patron experience, we will briefly address how arts organizations are or are not like restaurants. There are some very direct correlations between dining experiences and arts experiences. I believe that you should be able to draw those connections fairly easy, since after all, culinary cuisine can be an artistic expression and restaurants can be thought of as venues to present food. So the outcomes for this unit include comparing arts programming to a restaurant model, differentiating visitor experiences, expectations, and perceptions, contrasting primary and secondary attendees, and explaining the impact of expectations. So why restaurants? I've found that a lot of arts administrators are foodies. I think we enjoy all types of culture, including the culture of food and culinary arts. Eating out is something almost all of us, or at least I, have experienced at least once or twice, so it should be easily relatable. Or maybe I'm just hungry all the time and live in a small town with very limited options. But seriously, this week's unit focuses more on food and restaurants because I believe each of us can identify with and are familiar with these topics more than we might be with arts programming. Again, this will allow us to examine the process as it relates to something pretty familiar to everyone rather than something a little more abstract. The comparison's not completely apples to apples, but I'm confident you'll be able to make the applications and hopefully have fun with the theme. There are 4 readings from Canvas. Pay particular attention to the last article, "We Don't Sell Saddles Here." Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what they are selling in this article, but the process and how they break down their target audience is another perspective to consider with this important topic. I've also added 2 more articles to read. The links are in the written part of the announcement. The extended discussion is, like the last discussion, broken down into 3 parts, with the first part due Tuesday, since Monday is Memorial Day. So do not be late this week. I hope that you are okay with me jumping in. I want each of you to respond to each other before I add, but I thought since there are only 2 of you, 3 of us, I would try to participate in these activities. And I hope that you have fun with these assignments. I'm going to say that a lot. I know it's an assignment and how can you have fun, but I hope you do have fun with them. Part of what I'm expecting is that you can show your creativity and innovative thoughts. This isn't accounting. There are very few concretes. This course really examines creativity and using creativity to connect what we produce with our communities in the best way possible. I want to let you know that I am going to be out of town from, let's see, from May 27th through June 4th. And I will have a laptop and be checking emails. I will probably be getting some of the next announcement or two set up and sent early so that I don't get late and miss my deadline. So I hope that you have a great Memorial Day weekend and we're off. Bon appetit.